Welcome to the New Music Buzz. I'm your host, Kira Lynn, and thank you for joining us on our final recap show of The Voice Season 9. Later, we will speak to the winner and their coach. So let's get this party started. Roll that intro.
I just have no clue. I just decided in my heart that I wanted to really have fun tonight and just have an unforgettable moment for me. It's something that I can look back on and that I enjoyed. And so I kind of like came to myself at the end and I was like, what? Where am I? Why am I on the floor? Who are these people all around? Like,
in a weird way, was it kind of like having an out-of-body experience? Because the look on your face, it was almost like you were in shock.
Yeah, it totally was. I don't know. I didn't expect that or myself to do that, but I think that it just kind of shows the different ways music can move you and the experiences that you can have. And honestly, I just had so much fun. I just enjoyed it so much.
It was a lot of fun and an emotional moment for me too. You know, to finally feel the end of that song and really was the most challenging song I've sung on the show for me vocally and wasn't really at all where I was comfortable with from a genre standpoint, but trusted my coach and we'll see if it pays off. I think it might, and I hope that people will vote for me and vote for my friends like Emily and Zach.
It was so much fun to begin with. I've grown up going to Dollywood my whole life and just surrounded, since I live in East Tennessee, she grew up in East Tennessee, and I've just been surrounded by her music and her influence, so it was very nerve-wracking. I just wanted to do her justice, and you know, it was the most fun I've ever had performing in my entire life. Honestly, after I got done, I was like, oh my goodness, like I was so excited. So it was really, really awesome.
If that is my last performance, I really want it to be representative of who I am and, my entire journey on the shows, and I think it was. I think that I've given everything I possibly can, and I've loved every song that I sang and felt so good after every performance. So that's all I can really hope for.
So while we wait for the winner to come backstage, let's take a look at what the coaches had to say about their teams at yesterday's press conference.
Can you talk about what it is about Jeffrey and Barrett and
oh my God,
and Jordan that makes them special and you think that they should win?
Well, for me, I feel like there's so many reasons why he should win. First of all, because then I win if he wins. And that means that it's the first girl to ever win, woman, whatever I am. And then, secondly, he is a one-chair turn, so that makes him really extraordinary because it was kind of, one person heard it was meant to be that he was on my team. He had no choice. And so there's that. And then on top of it, I just feel like there's not a lot of people that come through that have like incredible technical voices, but also have unique voices that if you heard them on the radio, you'd be like, I know who that is, because technically sometimes it can sound like that can be great, but it can be generic, but he is not generic. So I feel like he should definitely win The Voice, and everyone should vote for him, and whatever. I think he has a really big shot. Adam.
Yes?
I think he has a big shot.
I think he has a big shot too.
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Well, I think one of the most special things about Jordan Smith is that everybody knows exactly why he's so special. I don't have to sit up here and talk about it because it's pretty apparent in every single thing he's ever done on the show that he just exudes something that is kind of impossible to put into words, and everybody feels it. And so rather than talk about it, I'll just say I think everybody knows what's special about Jordan Smith.
That's a good way to not answer that question. Yeah. He didn't say anything, did he?
I don't want to be arrogant.
I know. Too late. I think, I've got several to talk about here, so let me just start with, I'll start with Barrett since we were talking about Barrett. Like I said before, Barrett is a guy that I don't know anybody that works harder than that guy at being better all the time. I mean, he's literally, Barrett having my email is equivalent to .com company that's trying to sell me something every 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he's constantly emailing me with ideas and thoughts, and what do you think about this? He's constantly thinking about how he can be better at what he wants to do. And so that's one of the reasons I think he should win The Voice, because he works so hard at this. He's not lazy about anything he does. And I'll tell you that Emily Ann, she just naturally, first of all, she just has so much talent. I mean, what an amazing country singer that girl is. I've yet to hear her hit a bad note, to make a mistake. She also works very hard. And I'll say this too, she has as much potential post The Voice as anybody who's ever been on this show. I definitely think she can go on to be a huge star.
And we'll be back with more of the New Music Buzz after these messages.
What's in my pockets? Wallet, phone, and house party. Hello?
Hey, baby. What are you doing?
Gotta call you back. I'm in a meeting. Hit it! Hear a monster sound in a small speaker, because size does matter.
Need fast cash? Well, go to cityloan.com or call 877-553-9071 to borrow $3,000 or more using the equity in your paid-off vehicle. The best part? No credit checks. Your car is your credit with City Loan. Over 99% of City Loan customers are in good standing every month. So call 877-553-9071 now. And get this, if you sign up today and you are approved for a loan, you will receive a $25 gift card from Target. Be sure to mention promo code TVAD to receive your gift card. Also, don't forget to like City Loan on Facebook at City Loan Community and follow us on Twitter at City Loan. Now back to the New Music Buzz.
All season, you have witnessed these four grow as artists and out-sing their competition. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time to find out who will win it all. Barrett, Emily Ann, Jeffrey, and Jordan, one of your lives is about to change forever. The winner of The Voice is... Jordan Smith!
So there you have it. Jordan Smith is announced the winner of The Voice Season 9. We are backstage at the press conference, and we're going to wait for Jordan to arrive. We'll be back after these messages.
circle. I just want to say congratulations. Adam, I want to ask you. Yeah, let's do this. Compare for me the journey you've taken with Jordan this season to your wins in season 1 and season 5. Do you see any commonalities maybe in your winning seasons that have helped you?
I make a lot of mistakes constantly, so I think that the through line with these singers, especially all three that won for me, was that they're all so good that I couldn't possibly have screwed it up. Like, I actually believe that the talent that these guys have, we're talking about Jordan right now, but even in the past, like, has been so extraordinary that it was my job to kind of be supportive and help them along, but really I'm not teaching them how to do what they already do so extraordinarily well. I'm just here to enjoy what they do and kind of guide them a little bit. Does that make any sense?
Jordan, many people say that you were very successful because of the choice of the songs you sang. You've chosen very popular songs and religious songs as well. How do you think that helped you?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a big part of the whole process for everyone. I think that the way to be successful in a show where people vote and people, buy music is to sing music that people want to hear, music that people like. And there's a balance between being really creative and doing what you want to do, and then there's also balance in that and finding a balance between that and doing music that people want to hear and doing things that excite people, not only that's so far out there creatively, but also that people are interested in already. And this season's actually been not terrible with like picking songs. It hasn't been super difficult.
It's because of me.
Yeah, it's because of me, obviously. But yeah, I think that that's a very, very important thing, and I think that that's been a huge part of this process for me and for other people that have been successful on the show. It's just their song choice and how well they've been able to take songs and make them their own.
Rebecca with Access Hollywood. Jordan, you've been very open with your struggles with self-confidence and accepting yourself. So what does it mean to you to win the show? Adam, how proud are you of him?
Yeah, well, it means a ton. I think that slowly throughout the show at the different levels, I proved to myself and kind of everyone that things like that don't matter. And I was up against Regina, who's like has all this experience and she's amazing and great. And then I was up against Victor, who's like Hungarian pop star and he's gorgeous and everyone like loves him. And I love him. I slowly throughout the show I just kind of proved that those things don't matter to myself more than anything. And it's really special to be here at the end of a show like this and see and be celebrated because of those differences. You've got some more.
Thanks, man.
This is Carolyn with the New Music Buzz. First and foremost, congratulations, Jordan, and congratulations, Adam. It's been undeniable that you have been a front runner in the past few weeks. This morning I checked, you had the top 3 songs on iTunes. At any point, did you think that you wouldn't win? And what were your thoughts when they actually called your name?
Yeah, it's crazy. You never know what's going to happen, and you have these ideas and goals and dreams, and then always there's doubt that creeps in, and there are things that creep in that make you think that those things are going to happen. I think that this season had some really talented people, and I think that they constantly proved over and over just how talented they are, and they kept going out on the stage and surprising people every week and surprising me every week and raising the bar every single week for me and for themselves. And so honestly, there are so many times where I just did not even expect to be in this position, and I'm still kind of blown away by that, and this is so surreal just because I never expected to even be this far. But I'm so honored to be, I'm so proud to be sitting here out of all these people. They're so great, and I think that this is just so unreal. It's just one of the craziest moments that I've experienced.
How did it feel singing Climb Every Mountain as the winner of The Voice, and how much are you going to miss Adam?
Okay, so singing that was kind of cool just because, that really is like such an inspiring song. It's been an inspirational song for me. I love it so much. But also it's more like, it seems like I'm like, oh, I did so much to get here and now I'm here at the top of the mountain and I've reached all my dreams and this is wonderful. But honestly, like I'm at the foot of a huge mountain right now and the hard work is really about to start. And so for me, that was more like, hey Jordan, don't forget, like you still have a whole lot of hard work to do in that moment when there's confetti and fire and everything's awesome. I wanted like reminded myself, no, you're not on your high horse yet. There's still so much to do because I never think that you've like ever officially arrived. And am I gonna miss Adam? I mean, yes, of course, just working with him has
Durr, of course.
been... Yeah, Durr, is that even a question? No, really,
Like,
seriously.
totally, he annoys me so much.
Seriously, it's been really great to work with him. In all seriousness, it's been really great to work with him. And he's just the kind of person that, like, when he walks in a room, everyone just, like, wants to be around him and talk to him. And he loves to, like, make people feel comfortable and have a good time. And so that's a nice presence that I'm going to miss having around.
He's just on my team, so that's why I won because he's on my team. I did not win because I did anything other than be like, good job. Killer. That's why he won.
Well, I wanted to ask, what is next for you? Have you had time to think? And what's the one piece of advice that Adam gave you that you're going to take with you and use further on in your career?
Yeah, honestly, what's next is you sleep. Like, I'm going to go and I'm going to sleep for probably like 3 days once this is all over. Just not get out of bed. But no, I'm ready to start working hard, honestly. I know that it's so great. I've learned so much, and I've just seen different parts of this industry, and I've fallen in love with it. But now I know that the hard work really starts, and the show is nothing compared to what's next. And so I'm ready to start writing music and putting music out there and working hard to make this happen for myself and make a place for myself in the industry. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever have arrived. I don't think I'll ever arrive. I know that there's so much to do and learn and grow. So I'm excited about that next part of this whole process for myself.
Hi guys, Russ from Hollywood Life. Adam, what would you tell him now that he's won? And you've mentioned in the past on Howard and a couple other places about the record deal that he has.
Yes,
what should he do with that record deal that he has?
I love this question. There have been some shortcomings on the other side of this fence, and that's not shocking or surprising, it's just true. And, you know, Jordan has had more success on iTunes than most artists ever have. I think 3 or 4, I couldn't even lost count of the amount of #1 hits that this dude had within like 3 in a very short period of time, and just the resilience of what he did, even in the top 50 or 60, I think 8, 9, 10 songs are in the top 50 or 60. This is a no-brainer, and this kid is so special. Just musically, talent-wise, spiritually, on a human level, on every level, this guy deserves the most success imaginable. And, you know, it's great because we bring everybody to this beautiful point where there are cameras rolling and everybody wants to know this guy and everyone wants to hear more music from this guy. And so the baton has been passed to the record label, and hopefully they will do right by Jordan Smith. Right, Republic Records? You'll do right by Jordan Smith. And that's all I have to say about that.
Question is for both of you. Was there one performance that, Jordan, you had during the course of the season where you were like, all right, this is my season, this is my year? Was there one that sort of stood out above all the rest?
I mean, I think like the obvious one would be Somebody to Love last week. That it was a really cool moment for me. I like got to the end of the song and I was like on my knees and I was like, what is this? Where am I? Did I black out?
Freddie heard you. Freddie Mercury heard that performance and he loved it. That's how I felt about that.
I guess he told you. I'm still waiting on it. No, I really know that was a pretty cool performance for me. Honestly, I did things I didn't expect, and I watched it back, and I was like, "Who is this person?" And I see that it's slowly been coming out of me all season long, and we've been making choices all season long that led to a moment like this, and it was just an explosion of everything I've been feeling and who I want to be, and I enjoyed it so much and never realized I had that much of me. So for me, I guess that would be the performance of this season for me. But it still wasn't a moment where I was like, oh, I have it in the bag, or this is it for me. It just reminded me that this is my time as a musician, and that this is what I was made for and what I want to do, and it made me really excited about having a future in this.
My question for you is, you've done the Vatican, you've topped iTunes, you've won The Voice. Do you have any other performance goals that you would like Broadway, Radio City Music Hall, anything big?
Yeah, I think we all have things, like a dream list of things. I actually didn't even write anything down until I found out that I was coming on the show, and I started writing down a list of things that I dreamed about, because I was like,
this has been one of the big ones. I've been a fan of the show for a very long time. I've talked about being on the show. My girlfriend's here. We've talked about me being on the show for 3 years or longer. And so to be here is a huge deal for me. It's such a dream come true. And when I saw that dream was slowly becoming true, I was like, well, I'm not going to limit myself. I'm not going to limit God and His opportunities for me. So I'm going to write down a list of all the things I'd love to do one day, and just like express those things and speak those things. And you never know what might happen. And I'd love to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. I think that'd be amazing. And things like that. I love the national anthem. It's one of my favorite songs. But no, I would love to do that. And I don't know.
I think you should. I think we should ask right now. That'd be okay with everybody.
I'll get Freddie Mercury to tweet about it.
Yeah, tweeting from heaven.
But no, yeah, just things like that. I think that as performers, we all have really cool things that we're excited to look forward to. But right now, I'm just excited to make good music and write some good music and get it out there for people to hear as soon as possible.
Adam, how do you feel about beating Blake again?
Oh, I feel so good. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this night. On a completely selfish level, Jordan, just want you to know. It's really quite beautiful because Jordan gets to win The Voice and I get to tear Blake apart for the next, 6 months. Bragging about my win and his drought of victory. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna think of new and exciting ways to make him feel terrible. It's gonna be really fun, guys. So thank you. The answer is psyched. My man.
Chance to work with Usher tonight. Can you describe the difference between working with Usher and Adam?
By the way, that was that not unbelievable? That was like one of the highlights of the whole season, doing that with Usher. I didn't want to say that. Sorry.
It was a highlight for me for sure. No, Usher is he's so bad. No, he's just awful. He's so rude. No, Usher's one of the nicest people in the entire world. He's so nice. He's so dedicated to his craft. Like Adam was talking about singing, he's so like calm all the time. He's so collected, and he's so just good. He just knows what he's doing. And it was almost like a coaching session in the middle of the song, like him like telling me what to do and like motioning me for parts. And
that long note, he was checking his watch.
I know, he's like,
long ass stuff.
But yeah, so he's been so great to work with, and he's given me little pointers and just was really invested in the song, which I was really happy about, because even though we sang this one song together and had very little time to put it together, he used both of our time, so well, and he was so respectful, and it came out to be such an amazing performance, and we just had fun with it, and he was very relaxed and a huge part of making the song ours. It was really fun to work with him. And the way he's different than Adam, aside from obvious differences, he is a lot calmer. But their teaching style is totally different, but they're both super duper talented.
Yeah, like if I'd be the guy, I'd be the professor or the teacher that would be scribbling crap all over the chalkboard, and like it would be full by the time we left. Usher would just put like one word on the chalkboard.
What does this mean to you?
Life. And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Both valuable forms of coaching, for the record. Next question.
Yeah, I would definitely be on Team Adam. Maybe.
Maybe?
No, I'm kidding.
You see that trophy next to you?
I do.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's so heavy. I'm just going to keep saying that.
My trophy's so heavy. This trophy's so heavy. Winning is hard.
Okay, I'm going to answer the question now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, advice. Tonight, before we walked out on stage for the results and everything, I was sitting there while Justin Bieber was singing, I was sitting there, just with my eyes closed, thinking about, like, trying to remind myself of moments that I've had through this journey, through this show, and then before that, moments that ultimately led me to here. And it's just been so crazy to think about that journey and how every little thing just fell into place and how God orchestrated everything. to where it lined up perfectly for me to be here. And had one small thing been different, all of this could have been different. And it's just amazing for me to think about that and think about how just everything came together so perfectly. I ended up on the right team and working with the right people, all the right songs, but even before that, just being in the right place at the right time, it all worked together for this. And so if I was going to give advice to someone, I would just say, you know, live in these moments. I'm looking back and it's gone by so quickly. And I'm thankful, so thankful that I didn't like spend each moment so nervous that I missed it, or spend each time worrying so much over my performance or over little things that I missed the joy of being here and doing this and working with people like Adam. And I think that that's the most important thing that I can tell you, is not to get caught up in this whole process and not to lose your cool and not get so stuck in the show that you forget that there's life outside the show and that there's something after this. I mean, it's called The Voice, not God's voice, so it's not the ultimate end-all be-all. But I think that you should just enjoy every little moment that you can on the show.
Just also a side note, every single thing that he just said is why he won. He's immensely talented, you are immensely talented, but you're also of such sound mind and so level-headed that every single person that wins The Voice, I don't care who it is, all the way across the line, has had that same kind of calm throughout the entire thing, and they did realize all the things you were saying. It's so wise of you to be able to share that knowledge so that when people do the show, they can realize there is so much life before, during, and after The Voice, and not to get caught up, because that is precisely why you did it. That's why you won.
Hi, I'm Amanda with Hollywood Today Live. Congratulations, Adam and Jordan. Adam, working with Jordan all season, what are 3 adjectives to describe his voice?
Ooh. Can I add esque after something? Does that count? Sure. Like unicorn-esque? Not really an adjective. Bright. That can mean many things. Stop. Inspirational. What did she say? 3? First of all, unicorn-esque is technically one way of describing you. Be it 2 words, I still get 2 more. Unicorn-esque, bright, inspirational. Kick-ass, awesome, fuck yeah. Those are not adjectives.
And that's all we have for you. Special thanks to The Voice and NBC Universal for having us for the past few weeks. Special thanks to Comcast. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, tweet us at Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at The New Music Buzz. This is Kira Lynn. Peace out.
The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Monster Products, pure Monster quality with Monster sound, and City Loan. Get cash for your car today. And Rockwell Watch's innovative design. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.
Peace out.
My name is Kennedy Murray, and you just been buzzed.